What is up mga ka-techmates? Welcome back to our YouTube channel where you watch as we elaborate the discussions that you are looking for. Let me guess, you're here because you find the quadratic formula quite confusing, which is totoo naman talaga, mahirap and confusing siya at times. Parang love? Char lang! Anyways, don't worry because we got your back. Here at Tugon sa Dunong, you matter. In this video, our objectives are to identify the quadratic formula, to identify real numbers of A, B, and C, and to be able to solve the quadratic equation using quadratic formula. Before we begin, I hope you already have enough stock knowledge or schema about quadratic equation so that you will be able to understand easily our discussion for today. So first, we must identify the real numbers of general form of quadratic equation, which is ax squared plus bx plus c, wherein a is any number that has x squared, b is any number that has variable but without square, and c is any number that is constant without variables and square. Always remember, a without number, only x squared, is automatically considered as 1x squared. Now that you already know the position of a, b, and c, let us proceed with the forms of quadratic formula. Read as x is equals to negative b, positive or negative to the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Remember to always check the symbol of the variable, whether it is positive or negative, because these will heavily impact the answer of the given equation. Here are the following steps to attain the answer using quadratic formula. First, find a, b, and c. Next, substitute using the variables given. Then simplify the values, simplify the radical, find the square root, solve for x, and if you want to make sure, use the factoring method. Example number 1. Here we have the equation of 2x squared minus 5x plus 2 equals 0. So first, we're going to find the a, b, and c, which is a is equals to 2, b is equals to negative 5, and c is equals to 2. Now that you're able to find the a, b, and c, you're going to substitute them using the given variables. So now, x is equals to negative, open parenthesis, negative 5, close parenthesis, positive and negative to the square root of negative 5 squared, minus 4 to 2 over 2 times 2. So since b is negative, you're still going to add the negative even if the factor already given in the quadratic formula is negative. Later on, you're going to see their effect. Next, you're going to simplify them. Just like what I said, negative times negative is equals to positive, so positive 5 will be the result. And then negative 5 to the power of 2, wherein 5 times 5 is 25, and the negative 4 times 2 times 2 is negative 16. So the new outcome is x is equals to 5, positive or negative to the square root of 25 minus 16 over 4. Next, you're going to simplify the radicals, so 25 minus 16 is equals to 9, and then you're going to find the square root of square root 9, which is 3. So the new outcome is x equals to 5, positive or negative 3 over 4. Last step, we're going to solve for x, so since there is 2 factors, the positive and negative, we're going to solve for 2x. So for the first x, we have x is equals to 5 plus 3 over 4. The result will be x is equals to 8, 4. And then you're going to divide them, resulting into x equals 2. Next x will be the negative, so x equals to 5 minus 3 over 4. It will then result to x is equals to 2, 4. And then you're going to simplify them, resulting to x is equals to 1 half. That would be the final answer for the second x. Now that you know how, try to pause this video and solve the next example. which is x to the power of 2 minus 3x minus 18 equals 0. Go ahead and try it for yourself. So just like the first step, find A, B, C, wherein A is equals to 1, B is equals to negative 3, and C is equals to negative 18. Then substitute using the variables, so now they will become x is equals to negative, open parenthesis, negative 3, close parenthesis, positive negative to the square root of negative 3 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 18 over 2 times 1. So now you're going to simplify them. Negative times negative 3 is equals to positive 3. And the negative 3 to the power of 2, negative 3 times negative 3 is equals to 9. Minus negative 4 times 1 times negative 18, resulting to 72. Now we have x is equals to 3 positive or negative to the square root of 9 plus 72 over 2. So now we're going to simplify the radical. 9 plus 72 is equals to 81. And then the square root of 81 is 9. Now we have x is equals to 3 positive or negative 9 over 2. Last step, we're going to solve for x. So for the first x, we have x is equals to 3 plus 9 over 2, giving us the result of 12 over 2. So the result will be x is equals to 6. For the second x, which is the negative, we have x is equals to 3 minus 9 over 2, giving us the result of x is equals to negative 6 over 2, and then the final outcome is x is equals to negative 3. So that will be the answer of the second x. To check if you learned something, it's your turn. Try to solve these following equations. Answer for these will be posted at the comment section. This is the end of my discussion, but this is not the end of your learning, knowledge, and wisdom. I hope I have answered your question and you have enjoyed learning with me. Till next time mga ka-techmates, this is Tech Isabel at your service. Math may be hard, but once you know what to do, you'll find it fun and at the same time helpful.